match?
With 5 seconds to go, you got
I mean,
Ignite
you can
coming
go.
in 1-1. Yeah, it is what it is. Ignite coming in 1-1 with a 2-0 win against Genesis last Sunday, and the team of, Na Plus Ultra coming in 3-0, looking to keep that hot streak running. Both teams having something to gain, something to lose here, and should be a good game.
Yeah, I think so too. Looking for a punch.
Woo!
There's Wolf and gets the goal. See, usually, I mean, I ping the teams right about around when I run the intro, and 90% of the time, teams will still take an extra minute or two. But they got up ready really quickly on theirs, so didn't give Dimwi a chance for his analysis.
Far's really good at watching for Messi. He's really, really good about stuff like that. So, yeah, no surprise there that they were real quick on that. And of course, we appreciate it when they are, because when we're ready to go, we're ready to go. And yeah, so very excited for this game. Ooh, what a save there by BTS Game.
Great save from BTS to get started there. So here we go. It's going to just roam back into the corner pocket, it looks like. A lot of pileups forming here. Brennan taking that away. See the chat joining us. Hello to everyone in there. Storm, I think that was from earlier, but Captain Canada as well. A Calderon, Wyneck, and Franz. One of the Ignite members there in the chat as well. So good to see everyone joining.
Yeah, and Wyneck in chat saying, let's get another double mercy, followed by a quick, oh no. That's, this Ignite team, unlike some of the other, Ignite is a very, very, very strong team. So I wouldn't expect a mercy. I wouldn't expect mercy either way. Both these teams are very strong. This is going to be a well-fought game for both teams. Whoever wins is going to earn it.
No doubt about that one here. Veteran players aplenty in this matchup, all across the board, honestly. I'm not sure there's anyone in here who hasn't played for a couple of years now. Only one I don't know as well is Zux pretty much, but even then I know he's still very experienced and a very good player. Everyone else has been here since 2017 and 2018.
Yeah, easily, very, very easily. Seen a lot of these guys around for a long time, been playing with a lot of them for a long time, and a lot of skill in this game here right now.
Good to see, fun to see. Everyone's still committed and hanging around this game, improving their skill, improving their team play. And yeah, again, Na Plus Ultra, they were known as SFF very recently, changed their name after week 1. But Na Plus Ultra, also a team back in the VRL days. I mean, it's kind of a resurgence of an old name, but many of the same players. You mentioned that core, Brennan and Ducks, right? And a solid shot too.
Well, and Zux and Ducks have been playing together for it's probably since ESO. Maybe that was when they first got together. Was season 3? I don't know when exactly, but I know the two of them have been playing together for a long while, almost exclusively.
Right. Well, same goes for Ignite here. These players been together for a long time team. Some of my favorite players, just on a personal level, but of course not biased here in VRML. No siree. If nothing else, I always say, as that shot, just snagged out of there by Ducks. Good look. But as I always say, I'm always biased towards whoever is the underdog in a given minute. As that shot goes in.
Nice shot by Wolf, but you're starting to sound like one of them establishment VRMLers here, pushing for the establishment team here in Ignite, buddy. I'm not really appreciating your attitude here. All right, just to let you know.
I like everyone here. What I was saying was that my bias changes minute to minute. If one team happens to pull ahead, now I'm rooting for the other team because they're the underdogs. It's me rooting for the 3 rounds, rooting for the OTs. That's what I root for, is entertaining matches.
Yeah, and this so far, I mean, what an opportunity, what a good look there for. Oh man, it's all shot able to make that one happen after that stun of it was either Zux or Bucks got stunned out entering the bubble. And yeah, Solid Shot able to make something happen off of that to keep the team within 2. Now almost halfway through this first round.
Just getting a look at this rollout here for Na Plus Ultra real quick, as they always pull out some interesting ones. I mentioned in that last cast too, since Eclipse, the Eclipse days when I was playing, Na Plus Ultra was one of the first and one of the only teams really to start varying up their rollouts defensively heavily like they do. And gets the goal as Duel, so that's a good passing play. Just bought them a up-close opportunity. Not too much contest otherwise, except for the goalie.
Yeah, solid passing play there from Ignite, and then Duel with the exclamation point, dinging it on the way in. That's the most satisfying sound in the game, in my opinion, is when it dings on the way in. It's just, it's loud. It announces it. Everyone can hear it. Love hearing it.
Well, and being a former Eclipse player, we sure love our dings, I guess. Anyway, over here to Brennan. Brennan going to the tunnel, getting stunned out, but now being left behind, basically. So 3-on-3 developing here on the front line. And as Zux goes in, just tries to maneuver right through the defense. Can't find the shot, however. So now the defenders for Ignite all joining up in the front line, full fours. And actually get the disc. So there's an intercept, there's a clear.
And just big IQ play there from Bucks to send that one back to the man sitting in the backfield for the reset earlier on in this drive here.
And so another clear going into the opposite side. That's going to roam pretty dang close to the goal. Rebounded by Brennan. Well, that would have been quite the turn of events there on that shot. I mean, that wouldn't even be the first time I've seen it hit in this league or in this season. So, you know, I told you the other day, I don't even question it anymore. Those clears are also shot attempts these days.
Yeah, but at least half of them are in a lot of these games, and that might have been one of them. Yeah. But Ignite here with so many good looks on the goal here. Another cross pass going right in front of the goalie, and just not finding its intended, teammate. And yeah, finally, well, not quite the clear out there from Naples Ultra, and now picked up again by Ignite for maybe another opportunity.
Yeah, and a wise reset to the opposite side, so they'll have a little bit of time to work with and recollect their offense here, find a better opportunity. That pass just being nabbed off the wall by Far going up top to a Wolf. Now Duel's going to go for the pass, the catch, but the nice cutoff from Zux as he sends it clear to the orange side. Very good look for him. Again, team's just great on the defensive end. Now they know if those passes are being initiated from too far out like that, goalies are very good about diving on it and cutting off the lanes.
And both teams here looking really, really quick with these stacks. There's definitely stuns happening in the backfield, but both teams still able to get guys through to fight over the disc on the other end after all these clears.
So another clear, but kind of a failed one. We've seen it from both teams under a lot of defensive pressure, just like that right there. And Zux dipping in for that disc. But yeah, seeing a lot of these teams, not even a lot of time to get those clears. Now that's a great shot that will hit the spot. Wow, great one from Ducks. And from Ducks and assisted by Zux. You see what I mean about these names. But yeah, brings it within one. There's still 2 minutes remaining in this first round. Anyone's match.
Yeah, and what a controlled sequence there from Naples Ultra to move it out of their zone. The pass up to Ducks, and then Ducks, I mean, from his side of the tube, that wasn't just a tube shot. That was a full tube shot. So well done there by Zux.
Oh.
And then, almost a quick answer there from Far.
Yeah, couldn't quite capitalize on the open goal. They still maintain possession. A good pass up to Ness. Wolf does the rest. There's 8-5 lead here. 90 seconds remaining in round one. Ignite with a small lead.
I did catch the replay there, but I'm going to have to watch it again because it looks like Wolf may have been in the squat position when he moved down off of, I'm looking at it now. No, maybe not. I can't really tell, but it looked like he got a little bit of air on the way in, which gave him just enough space over the defenders there to pop it in for a surprise shot on the goal. What a shot there from him, nonetheless.
Now that disc right there is going to go close, rebounded by Wolf, so could maybe put it away with one more goal or even just a reset. Either way, they just want to make firm control of this disc. Looks for a nice pass, but actually sliding past Far's hands, still has the backliner, a good tap over to Wolf. 47 seconds left. One more score, cut off, slapped out, and then put down. Duel gets it done. There's a 5-point lead, and now time certainly in Ignite's favor to close this one out.
Yeah, they're going to be coming out 22 seconds, so that's looking like it's probably going to be a nice here. What a nice little sequence there. You know, a solid, I believe that was a save early on, but then Ignite able to recover it and put it back in for that 2 to bring it up by 5. Yeah, with only 18 seconds left, this is probably round one.
Yeah, looking like it. A solid shot can't quite get the clear, But even with a score here, just out of time for Na Plus Ultra. So covered by Zux. And that will be Ignite taking the first round. Chat enjoying it. See, Fran's at least enjoying it, saying nice. And A Calderon and Wyneck possibly waiting for Na Plus to go ham in the second. Again, my bias currently leaning towards Na Plus Ultra because I want a round 3. So I'm hoping for a victory here in round 2 for them.
Yeah, well fought by both teams in that round 1. If we do get a round 3, it's going to be well fought, and it's definitely possible. So Far drops out here real quick. Looks like we're getting a restart.
Hopefully
not entirely certain.
Oh, actually, they just opted to restart anyways. Figured maybe there's a chance he could have joined before the intermission was up, but looks like just opting for the restart instead. So away go our stats, but that's okay. Timeout button. I'm gonna keep saying it until it's a true thing.
My concern is that we might be looking for another server here because I know there was questions about the server before the game, and
it seemed mainly to be though to see this on Ignite's side, right? But I think it calmed down for them at the end, but maybe not. I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna take a gander here at what the pings are currently. Solid shot, 619. What? He has them Rey Mysterio pings right now. All right, well, we'll see how that goes, I guess.
Yeah, again, Far, he was reporting he was around 30, 40 ping, so I don't know. I know we have had some, I know my team has found some ping issues where pings appear fine, but then you get a lot of bouncing going on during the game. I don't know what's been going on with the servers lately. I don't know if that's a recent thing or just incidental. I'm not making, there's no accusations here. Of course, we love Rad, everything they do for us, the community, the game, the whole nine. They're a great company. Definitely with the community in mind when they do things. And so, yeah, we do see Far returning here. So maybe not finding another server, which would be the preferred, obviously the preferred situation to stay on this one here. As far as the casters are concerned, but obviously, you don't want your teams playing with issues if they can find a way to scrub any problems they're getting from the game. That's always preferred because you want the game, you want as even of a matchup as you can get as far as the game, like the game side of things go.
Yeah, for sure. That's a hope. Right now, though, not a lot of hope on my end. Just seeing a solid shot now with the old 999, aka. The German no ping. Yeah, maybe headset issues. Usually when you have that 999 ping, it's because of disconnects in the headset. You'll see that go shoot up to those numbers.
Yeah, typically.
So I'm not sure. Team's obviously discussing, so I mean, let me know if you hear something on your end with the players unmuted.
As far as I can tell, they're not talking between each other at all at the moment. It's completely silent in the arena. So if there's discussion, it's happening on a back channel or just between the teams themselves.
Right. Well, and now
between the players, and there goes
Solid's gone. So yeah, maybe a restart first for Far. Now taking their turn is Na Plus Ultra with Solid. Hopefully get them back in soon. In the meantime, though, here I'll start a little poll for you over there in the Twitch chat if anyone wants to offer their opinions. Who you got in round 2? We looking at Ignite to just close this out 2-0, or are we thinking Na Plus Ultra makes a comeback?
I'm gonna have to throw in my vote there for Ignite here. Just not any particular doubt to the team of Na Plus Ultra. Just when you're talking about the skill level of the teams, you kind of have almost equal one-on-one skill levels, and so really it kind of comes down to that experience as a team, that coordination. And the chemistry, and wow, all these guys on Na Plus Ultra have a lot of time together outside of comp. Their time together inside of comp is somewhat limited. I know, like Zux and Ducks, I believe Zux and Ducks have played together, but of course there are so many Zux, Ducks, Pucks, Bucks, Tucks that it's hard to tell who's who at any given time. But yeah, so just because of that extra time together as a team. My personal vote's going to round 1, and it looks like chat might generally be in agreement there. As currently we're sitting at 5-2.
Yeah, right now 71% of the votes. Still a couple minutes to vote, but got some Ignite fans. Where's the Na Plus Ultra ones at? Where are the fellow biased people who are biased for the good reasons, like I am?
Well, Naples Ultra is definitely absolutely could pull out this round too. They could still take the game here. They're not a bad team at all. A bad team. I mean, that first round was well fought. They're very quick on getting back on defense when turnovers happen. They're really quick to shoot up on offense when turnovers happen the other direction. Their bubble play has been really solid. They've been stuffing the lanes as best they can against a team like Ignite, who is just so coordinated in their passing.
Yeah.
And their offensive looks have been really strong as well.
Yeah, all true words being spoken. We discussed it last stream that we would not be surprised to see Na Plus Ultra by the end of things, by the end of maybe week 3 or even this week, depending, creeping up into silver, just depending on how the MMR factors out since they are a new team. We'll see. But we were discussing gold is even a possibility for a team like Na Plus Ultra in terms of the tier list. Would not be surprising necessarily to see them work their way up there too. I mean, they are certainly capable just as much as Ignite, who we're sure to see right up there and likely the gold ranks as things pan out.
Yeah, I can't disagree. And then you've got I know I'm probably gonna butcher this because part of me wants to say Acceleron, but I know that's wrong. I called her on. That's my best guess as to pronounce your name, buddy. I apologize. What he says when Na Plus Ultra is backed into a corner, that's where they perform amazingly. And I can appreciate that. I know as like for my team Nova, for example, we tend to find ourselves being kind of a second half team, to borrow a term from football. Just we tend to play, kind of get that first round in, get adjusted to the pace and all that. And then now with the kind of pressure built of, you're down by one, or you falling behind in points, kind of puts that pressure on. And for some people, the nerves may get the better of you, but for other folks, which I think we're the type on Nova, and I believe Calderon would say that they're the type on A Plus Ultra, and I have seen no reason to disagree. That it forces you to focus a little better, play a little quicker, look for things you don't typically look for, try to be more aware, and for some teams that can help, and see if Na Plus Ultra is one of those teams.
Definitely the mental game, as strong as aspect as anything when it comes to dominating your game in Echo Arena. The team who has the mental edge has a huge one, in my opinion. I feel like, I know I discussed this off stream with you too last week. I feel, in past lands that we went to when I was playing with Eclipse and things like that, I mean, there were times that we would get blown out for games. It happened very first season of VRL. Got blown out in the grand finals, I do believe, or at least we lost. Point was, and we weren't used to losing at all at that point, very early on in the Echo days. But yeah, then in the first Leicester Invitational too, that one we definitely got blown the heck out in one of those rounds, badly at that, and lost that series, and just being able to kind of play even killed, or at the very least play with a mindset that if you lose, you don't suddenly lose all the practice hours, you don't suddenly lose all the mantras that you obey typically in a game with your offense and defense. Like you're still playing as if the game wasn't that out of hand to begin with, right? And being able to do that, because of the fact that I would say maybe 80% of teams, if not even more, are not able to do that. Like tilt is a real thing for a lot of people and a lot of teams. It's natural, but because of that, if you're one of the 10-20% of teams who can actually just play with even emotion throughout an entire match, you immediately have a huge advantage over your opponents more times than not.
And just as another example, before we get started here, it happened to us again just yesterday against Orbit, where Orbit took game 1. I think it was like 19-5 off the top of my head. And then game 2, very different game. I think we lost only 5-4 or 6-5. And that kind of came down. I take a lot of responsibility for that because in the last 30 seconds I came in on a rush and maybe made one more pass than was necessary. That might have led to that. But it's that kind of that second game where we came back, and we're really proud of our performance as we get started here.
Yeah, absolutely. So round 2 finally. Thanks for bearing with us through that brief delay, and no delay on that shot. 6 seconds into the joust, Zux finds it.
Yeah, that was quick. That's one of those uh, you could call it a set joust where it's off a headbutt, but the headbutt you kind of get used to where that's headed. You send one of your guys to that area to try to get a quick grab on it, and Zux does, and is able to pop that one in before Ignite can even respond. So well done there to Nate plus Ultra to get the first blood here.
And so right off the bat, at the very least, holding true to A. Calderon's predictions there that they would be backed into a corner and perform even better. That was a really nice rollout there. And yeah, those headbutts, something that does impress me because honestly, to date, even for a non-moving disc at 1 meters per second, as far goes in there in a hot second for Ignite to buy them the first two. But even when I'm stationary and just headbutting the disc, I still can't aim it for junk. Like, I just can't. So seeing these teams with these rollouts, and there are several teams who can do that efficiently, it's pretty fun to watch those headbutt into goal plays.
It is difficult, but once you get there is an image floating around of the actual hitbox of the head, and once you see that, it's a lot easier to kind of figure out where that direction is. And I can say keep an eye out because I know a lot of teams are legitimately practicing headbutting goals. So you can keep an eye out for that in the future.
I've seen it several times throughout the cast in Season 1 so far, as this pass goes through nicely to Solid, but wow, what a grab there. I think VTS grabbed it initially. Wolf then dumped it out for the clear. There's some boost coming through. Fantastic defense, but getting first to the disc is Nate plus Ultra, and just looking for a stop one to the opposite wall.
Yeah, I'd love to watch that one back, because even after seeing it on streaming, I had no idea what happened. And oh, wow, another great save.
Again, so back-to-back defensive saves head-on. Applied directly to the forehead. It's Nate plus Ultra coming back with that one after Ignite's awesome defensive play on the other end.
And now Ignite was just incredible passing here, incredible control against this defense, this bubble defense of Nate plus Ultra as we get another cross pass, maybe a shot coming. And yeah, wow. From far to Wolf. Wolf cutting in from, I believe, the post there, maybe from the shield. And just they're so dangerous around the bubble like that.
And unfortunately, I could only show you the most recent highlight after what was a round full of them. There's a couple nice saves in there, obviously. And yeah, great defensive play to go up by 2.
Ooh, interesting rollout there. The slap to get away from that attacking chain. I don't know if I've seen that yet in comp. I've definitely seen it in pubs, but they maintain control. So way to respond to that aggressive chain there for Nate plus Ultra.
Oh, what a tight woven shot there. I'll get the angle on that just from the camera. Look at how much space he had to work with on that shot as you see the replay. Very impressive one from Zux. Not even going for the pyramid, just straight on in. Wow.
And I believe that one starts and ends with Zux. I believe Zux was the quarterback who came out and slapped it away from that attacking chain. And then going down to the other end, he's the one to put it in from that steep angle. What a great start and a great shot from Zux for Nate plus Ultra.
So tied right back up. I see going up here for far on that pass, and another save to Zux. Gets the clear. What great defense we're seeing right in the dead center of goal on these plays, both teams.
Yeah, this is turning out to be one exciting round here, particularly on defense. This is fantastic. I love seeing all these saves. I love this.
It's exciting, it's igniting, and it is ultra good to watch. You're welcome. Also see in there, Lazy Ekans joining us there. Welcome to the chat. Lanzen, so it showed Lanzen's video just before the match had begun. Appreciate that. It's a cool Week 2 highlight video, so that was awesome to integrate into the stream. Thank you for that one. And quick reminder then, for anyone else who wants to see their videos featured on the stream, definitely submit it to us or to me, and we'll get them on there, credited and all. I say as I sound like a door spring for a second. But then I am a door, so hey. But the door a little bit closed there on the goal. Cannot quite get it. Back to VTS King, though, for Ignite. Look at that passing play as well from Ignite's team play at play. 6-4.
Yeah, sorry. That's the sort of thing you come to expect from Ignite. Just that strong control around the bubble. They're doing it again here, but it's not Nate plus Ultra not making it easy, as it's still only a 2-point game, half the game to go, and then oh my goodness,
wow. Coast to coast to buy themselves a most fortunate shot. Going up by 1.
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't have expected that that empty goal opportunity. Wonder what got Ignite on their heels there to keep that to leave that goal open, that lane open even for that shot, and what a nice shot it was
Even
to go up by one. Now this is going to be back and forth.
yeah, even as they go in here for far, nice
Oh my goodness.
double pump fake. It looked like to find themselves a 2-point goal and a 1-point lead. So right back at him with a rebuttal.
Yeah, this no goal is going to go unanswered here in this series. It appears, well, at least in this round. Now 8-7, still just a 1-point game. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. What's going to happen? What's going on?
Well, we'll see. I mean, according to the chat, the vote that occurred just before this, I believe it was 78%, something like that, had Ignite favored to win round 2 and just close it out 2-0. But right now, Na Plus Ultra making a big fight of it and a chance to go right back up by 1 if they can retain this disc, but it looks like it's not the case. So back out to the midline. VTS King takes that and looks down low but far, or actually ducks, sorry, we'll cut that off. Get the clear, and maybe there it is, the opportunity on offense to take a lead again. It's a nice give and go play, and they go up by 1, 9-8.
That right there, that you're seeing, that experience that pays off of, when your buddy gets stunned out, it almost becomes instinctual to know when they're going to come out. You don't, some might actually count it out 1, 2, 3, or I believe it's 3 seconds, however long it is. And even as I'm saying that, I mean, I'm telling you, I don't even know how long it actually is. But it's one of those things you can kind of suss out. You can feel it. The more when you've been playing for so long, we saw that there. What a beautiful give and go there between Zucks and Ducks.
Yeah, one of those things just kind of intrinsic, like you said, instinctual, where you might not be consciously counting out, 1 Mississippi, 2, but in your head you kind of have a good idea, and as long as you make sure the delivery of that pass is soft enough, the catch is all that easier. As long as the man is open like he was. So good delivery here as Ignite tries to come back with a rebuttal yet again.
And ooh, what a look that was there. Trying to find VTS cutting from that right shoulder and almost, but not quite getting the grab. And now they're fighting for it here in this trap area as it kind of bounces around in the Na Plus Ultra zone.
No one really with firm control, just a lot of close quarters combat going in here. And even on these boosts, it's taking a very long time for anyone to actually get back to the disc, finally sailing towards Ducks' hands, and Ducks looking to find a clear right through as Ignite recovers on the stack, but are being bothered mighty heavily there from Solid Shot.
And you can see both of these teams feeling the pressure of how close this game is. Ooh, and as I say it, Wolf with a beautiful shot there from Trench, 16 meters out to go up by, they're up by 2. So still just a 1-goal game.
Very close quarters flurry. Lasted a minute and 21 seconds there, and benefiting finally off of a goal is Ignite, so they'll gladly take that with 90 seconds left. On Na Plus Ultra, though, they've had an answer for all of these goals from Ignite this round, so can they do it again? Buy themselves at least a chance here, back passing, biding their time, their patience. They can tie it up, they can take a lead either way, but that misgive is going to cost them dearly here, far. There it goes, and that one almost unforced, and that's going to hurt their efforts quite a bit.
That is definitely going to hurt with only, they're going to be coming out with 43 seconds to go. So if they're going to catch up here, these next 2 goals have to happen probably within 10 seconds. So yeah, you're going to be looking for them to move quickly here to try to stay in this.
And right now, Ignite trying to cut it off. Now, that one, a little dangerous. But yeah,
fortunate bounce there.
Sometimes those avoidable ones are just the ones that kill you. And it hurts to see at the end of what was a really, really close round, just back and forth with these 2 teams. But it does look like indeed the polls may have been correct as Ignite comes through in the second round to claim 1 more goal as they seal off this victory against Na Plus Ultra.
What a shot there by far. He did not hesitate. And I think part of what happened there was he knew he didn't have to make it. So just might as well take the shot. As the famous Wayne Gretzky quote, you miss 100% of the shots you never take. So Barr just goes ahead and tosses it that goal to try to end that one. And he does. 16-9. Score-wise, convincing victory here to Ignite, but really, this comes down to just that last minute and a half of play.
Yeah.
And just how sure-footed Ignite was able to stay while maybe Nate Plus Ultra got a little on edge at the last bit there, maybe because it was that one mistake, that back pass that got missed, that took the lead, and then the snowball from there. Unfortunate there for Nate Plus Ultra, but they do stay over 500 on the season, going now 3-1 for their end of week 2, bringing Ignite up to 2-1. But Ignite does still have that one more game going on here in about 30 minutes.
Yeah. Uh, that'll be coming up real soon. Casted by SirDimwi and cammed by So Much for Subtlety.